Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Hollywood Highlight on Back to the Podcast. Today is March 22nd, 2024, and as always, I'm your host, Chris Lawler. I am thrilled to bring you another episode packed with the most exciting news from the heart of the entertainment world. Today, we've got a lineup of stories that are sure to spark your interest, including the newly minted Oscar winner Cillian Murphy's return to Peaky Blinders in a feature-length movie, the announcement of an Among Us animated series with an exciting voice cast, and whispers of a potential new adaptation of the NeverEnding Story. Plus, there's an update on Patty Jenkins potentially returning to the director's chair for Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Let's try and say that 5 times fast. And of course, we'll dive into some of the latest trailers, including a sneak peek at Beetlejuice 2, a charming new trailer for Harold and the Purple Crayon starring Zachary Levi, and the eerie teaser for Alien Romulus that's reigniting fan excitement for the franchise. So without further ado, let's jump right into all of the latest and greatest stories from this past week in Hollywood. Cillian Murphy, fresh off his triumphant Oscar win, is confirmed to reprise his iconic role as Tommy Shelby in the eagerly anticipated Peaky Blinders feature-length film. This revelation comes straight from the series creator Steven Knight himself, sparking excitement and speculation among fans and critics alike. Murphy's portrayal of the brooding gang leader has been nothing short of legendary, bringing depth, darkness, and captivating intensity to the streets of Birmingham. His recent Oscar accolade not only cements his status as one of the finest actors of his generation, but also raises the stakes for his return to the Peaky Blinders universe. As we gear up to rejoin Tommy Shelby, viewers are left wondering what new challenges await him and how will his character evolve in this next chapter. Steven Knight, the mastermind behind the series, has been tight-lipped about specific plot details. However, his involvement assures us that the film will continue to deliver the gritty storytelling, complex characters, and atmospheric setting that fans have come to love. The streets of Birmingham will once again come alive, but this time they might hold new dangers, alliances, and betrayals for Tommy Shelby. Rumors and speculations are rife about potential plot directions. Will Tommy's quest for power escalate, pushing him into new, even more perilous territories? How will the changing political landscape affect the Shelby family's criminal empire? And with the introduction of new characters, who will stand with Tommy and who will stand against him? As the film prepares to shoot, the anticipation builds. Cillian Murphy's return to Peaky Blinders is not just a comeback, it's a bold step forward for a franchise that has already left an indelible mark on the world of television. With the promise of more heart-pounding action, intricate plot twists, and of course the signature style of the Shelbys, this feature-length movie is poised to be a monumental addition to the Peaky Blinders saga. Stay tuned, for Birmingham's underbelly is about to reveal its deepest secrets yet. Now we get to move on to a subject that caught my eye. The iconic game Among Us is morphing into an animated series thanks to CBS Studios. That's right, the game that took the internet by storm, where players sleuth out imposters among their crew in space, is getting a whole new life on screen. Now for the really exciting part, the voice cast. We're talking Randall Park, Yvette Nicole Brown, Elijah Wood, and Ashley Johnson stepping up to lend their voices. This lineup is not just impressive, it's a diverse mix of talent that promises to bring a unique depth and humor to the series. Park and Brown are known for their comedic timing. Wood brings a certain intensity that we've all loved since his Middle-earth days, and Johnson, with her dual legacy from The Last of Us and as a beloved figure in Critical Role, adds a layer of geek credibility and voice acting talent. But here's the million-dollar question. How will Among Us, a game celebrated for its simplicity and player interaction, translate into an animated series?
Me knows 100% that me saw who and someone next to that guy, and now that guy is dead.
Who saw someone and who saw me, maybe?
Myself?
Who not sure?
Me saw who? Me saw who?
Dude, saw myself.
Me saw who?
The game's charm lies in the suspense and the deceit among players as they go about their tasks, trying to identify the imposter among them. Can this dynamic of suspicion, teamwork, and betrayal maintain its edge in a narrative format? I wonder. This series has a rich playground to explore, the backstories of the colorful crewmates, the lore behind their missions, and the potential to delve into the psychology of the imposter. There's also a huge opportunity for humor and drama as the dynamics between the characters unfold in a confined spaceship setting. The voice cast range and the inherent intrigue of the game's premise set the stage for a series that could appeal to both fans of the game and newcomers looking for their next animated addiction. Next up, the world of Fantasia is calling us back for a new adventure. There is a potential new adaptation of the NeverEnding Story in the works. This isn't just any fantasy tale, it's a journey back to a world that has captivated the imaginations of audiences since its debut in the 1980s. The original film, with its blend of heart, adventure, and that unforgettable theme song,
The answer to a never-ending story.
has left a lasting legacy. Now there's a chance to introduce Bastion, Atreyu, the childlike Empress, and of course, Falkor, the luck dragon, to a whole new generation. What makes this announcement particularly intriguing is the involvement of the author's estate, ensuring that Michael Ende's vision remains at the heart of this adaptation. Ende's story is more than just a fantasy adventure, it's a deep exploration of imagination, courage, and the stories that shape us. By working closely with the estate, the Seesaw team aims to honor the original tale while exploring new layers that resonate with today's audiences. The search for the right filmmakers to helm this project is crucial. This story demands a creative team that can balance the whimsical and profound elements of Ende's world. The challenge lies in updating the visuals and storytelling for modern viewers while retaining the soulful essence that has made the NeverEnding Story a beloved classic across decades. Reimagining the NeverEnding Story for today's world offers endless possibilities. With advancements in visual effects, the fantastical elements of Fantasia have the potential to be more breathtaking than ever. Moreover, today's storytelling sensibilities could offer fresh perspectives on the themes of bravery, loss, and the power of imagination. The key will be to capture the wonder and emotional depth that lie at the heart of Ende's narrative, ensuring that the story remains as timeless as its title suggests. Now, in the galaxy of Star Wars news, there's a new development that's caught everyone's eye. Patty Jenkins is potentially making a comeback to direct Star Wars Rogue Squadron. This news comes on the heels of the unfortunate shelving of Wonder Woman 3, a project that Jenkins was previously attached to. With her schedule now open, the director's path back to a galaxy far, far away seems clearer than ever. Rogue Squadron promises to zoom in on the daredevil pilots who have become an integral part of the Star Wars saga's lore. These are the pilots who fly into battle against overwhelming odds, the ones whose stories blend the thrill of aerial combat with the rich tapestry of the Star Wars universe. Jenkins' potential return to the project signals an exciting direction for the film, which aims to explore new depths of these heroes' lives and missions. For fans, the implications of Jenkins' involvement are significant. Known for her skill in weaving compelling narratives with strong character development, Jenkins could bring a fresh perspective to the Star Wars franchise, focusing on the human or alien stories behind the helmets. Her vision for Rogue Squadron is not just about the battles, but the people fighting them, offering a chance to dive deep into the camaraderie, sacrifices, and triumphs of these rebel pilots. The Star Wars universe is ever expanding, and Rogue Squadron stands out as a project that could offer a unique blend of high-octane action and emotional storytelling. With Jenkins at the helm, there's potential for a film that not only adds a thrilling chapter to the Star Wars saga, but also resonates on a personal level with audiences, much like the original trilogy did. As the project moves forward, questions abound. What new tales of bravery and adventure will Rogue Squadron bring? How will Jenkins' vision shape the future of Star Wars storytelling? While details remain under wraps, the anticipation among fans is palpable. Rogue Squadron has the chance to fly high, capturing the essence of what has made Star Wars a beloved phenomenon, while charting a course to unexplored territories in the vast Star Wars galaxy. Now, let's dive into the trailer talk with the highly anticipated teaser for Beetlejuice 2, also known as Beetlejuice, which has finally graced our screens, sending waves of nostalgia and excitement across the fan base. From the moment the trailer starts, it's a thrilling ride back to the iconic world Tim Burton introduced us to decades ago. We're treated to flashes of the familiar yet eerily enchanting setting that made the original film a cult classic. The old house, the twisted, otherworldly landscape, and of course, the unforgettable aesthetic of Beetlejuice himself. The teaser smartly plays on our nostalgia, giving us brief glimpses of beloved characters like Jenna Ortega stepping into the scene as the daughter of Winona Ryder's character. This casting choice alone has sparked a flurry of speculation and excitement. Ortega, with her proven range in both comedy and horror, seems perfectly poised to bridge the generational gap, introducing us to a new chapter in this quirky universe. The dynamic between her and Ryder and how it ties back to the original's themes of family and the afterlife is something fans are eagerly awaiting to see unfold. However, the teaser was noticeably missing Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis, leaving fans wondering about the fate of their characters. Their absence raises questions about the direction of the sequel and how it will weave together the old with the new. Willem Dafoe's involvement in Beetlejuice 2 adds an intriguing layer despite his character being absent from the teaser. Known for his compelling performances, Dafoe is set to play a character from the afterlife. How his role intertwines with the returning cast and the unfolding story remains a tantalizing mystery, adding to the excitement and speculation surrounding the film. Beetlejuice 2 appears to be balancing a delicate act of paying homage to the original while paving new ground. The teaser, with its nods to the past and hints at the future, suggests a sequel that understands the heart of what made Beetlejuice so memorable. As we await more details, the excitement and speculation will undoubtedly continue to build. How will this next chapter expand the bizarre and captivating world of Beetlejuice? Only time will tell, but if this teaser is anything to go by, we're in for a wild ride. Next on our trailer exploration is the delightful and imaginative leap into Harold and the Purple Crayon, starring Zachary Levi. This new trailer brings a fresh and vibrant take on the classic children's book, reimagining Harold not as the pajama-clad child we remember, but as a grown man portrayed by Levi, who has not lost his sense of wonder and the magical ability to create worlds with his crayon. The trailer introduces us to a grown-up Harold navigating the challenges of adult life, yet finding escape and solutions through the power of his purple crayon. Just as he did in his childhood adventures, this grown-up version of Harold opens up a world of possibilities for storytelling, blending the innocence and creativity of childhood with the complexities of adult life. It's a concept that resonates on a deep level, suggesting that the imagination and purity of childhood need not be lost as we grow older. The inclusion of Zooey Deschanel in the cast and Carlos Zaldana's direction promises to add unique touches to the film, blending humor, heart, and a touch of whimsy. Harold and the Purple Crayon presents an opportunity to reach across generations, appealing to those who grew up with the book and introducing new audiences to Harold's magical world. The trailer teases a film that's not just a trip down memory lane, but a reimagining of what it means to dream and create. It suggests that the film will delve into themes of creativity, resilience, and the power of imagination to overcome life's obstacles. The trailer suggests that Harold and the Purple Crayon could well be a heartwarming and inspiring film that captures the hearts of both new viewers and those who hold the original book dear. And in wrapping up our trailer talk, we delve into the dark and thrilling universe of Alien Romulus with its newly released trailer. This glimpse into the latest installment of the storied Alien franchise has set expectations sky high, promising a return to the tense atmospheric horror that fans fell in love with in the original films. Directed by Fede Alvarez, known for his gripping work on the Evil Dead remake and Don't Breathe, Alien Romulus appears to be in capable hands. Alvarez's knack for creating nail-biting suspense and visceral horror shines through in the teaser, which masterfully evokes the claustrophobic dread and imminent danger that defined the earlier Alien movies. His direction seems to pay homage to the franchise's roots while promising to inject fresh blood into its veins. One of the most striking aspects of the teaser is in the menacing portrayal of the facehuggers. These creatures, more aggressive and terrifying than ever, suggest that Alien Romulus will delve deeper into the horror elements that made the series iconic. The question on every fan's mind is whether Alien Romulus could be the revival the franchise desperately needs. After the mixed receptions of Prometheus and Alien Covenant, the series has been in search of a new direction that respects its origins while offering something new. The teaser suggests that Alvarez may have found that balance, blending the sci-fi saga's traditional elements with his unique vision for horror and suspense. However, teasers can only reveal so much. and the true test will come when Alien Romulus hits theaters. Alien Romulus looks set to be a heart-pounding addition to the Alien legacy, potentially reinvigorating the franchise for old fans and new audiences alike. And that's a wrap on today's Hollywood Highlight. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me as we navigated through the whirlwind of news lighting up Hollywood this week. From Cillian Murphy's return to the Peaky Blinders universe to the tantalizing teasers and trailers that have us counting down the days, today's episode was bursting at the seams with updates. Now it's time to throw it over to you. What are your thoughts on Beetlejuice 2? With Jenna Ortega stepping into the mix as Winona Ryder's daughter and the mysterious absence of Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis, how do you think this sequel will stack up against the original? Turning our attention to Harold and the Purple Crayon, how do you feel about the decision to portray Harold as a grown man played by Zachary Levi? Do you think this creative choice will enhance the beloved story, or are you yearning for a more traditional retelling? And diving into the dark depths of Alien Romulus with Fede Alvarez at the helm and the teaser that harks back to the franchise's roots, are we hopeful that this will be the revival the series needs? I'm hopeful. It looked amazing. If you enjoyed today's discussion, please give us a like and subscribe. We've got new content coming your way every week. Fun discussions on the podcast, and of course, diving into the latest and greatest from Tinseltown. Thanks again for joining me on Hollywood Highlight. I'm already counting down the days until we can do this all over again next week. Bye-bye.